Hello, Filipe.
Hey, Alice. How
Nice.
are you?
I'm doing great. How about you?
I'm doing very well.
And
Thank you
Philippe,
for asking.
Philip. Yesterday I talked to one of my best friends, and I told her I planned to create a account to share my life, everything about my life. And she said, "Why do you want to do that? For job, a part-time job, or just to make some mean thing, to do a mean thing. I,
Mean.
I said
Oh,
time flies and life is so short. And I think now my mind is so it's my mind is at peace for at least 2 years, and I changed a lot compared to the before. And I want to share what I've learned in my life, just to make some memories for the future.
yeah.
And
Cool.
she said, "Oh, cool." and, Phil,
What?
before uh, my I have met my ex for about 10 years, and nobody knows that. Nobody knows
You what?
my ex. My ex,
You froze your eggs?
the froze ex.
What did you do?
I it
Oh,
has
your ex. Oh,
I
you haven't been oh,
we
ex. Not
my
eggs, Alice.
ex. I
I'm thinking that you did something with your eggs. Your
ex
ex.
ex right ex. I
Ex. Yeah.
the ex for 10 years, and nobody, all my friends and family don't know that. Nobody knows him. Nobody know I had a boyfriend before.
Yeah.
Nobody, because
Oh,
for me it was a secret thing to I didn't share it with anyone. Nobody
yeah.
knows. Nobody knew that I had fallen in love with a man. But this year I told my friends about my relationship, and
Yeah.
you know what? They they didn't judge me, and what made me so surprised is what they tell me what's the relationship they are experiencing.
Mm.
And
Yeah.
maybe you think it's crazy, but it happens. One of my best friends, who is a talented girl, a woman who is a talented woman, she's
Yeah.
so smart, and she's so nice, and she got divorced 2 years ago because her husband had been cheated on her for 2 years. Her
Had cheated on her.
had had cheated on her. You know,
Yeah.
now I don't know why I I don't spend a lot of time thinking about Chinese. When I speak with you, I just want to think in English. I think it's a good thing.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Good, good.
And she had cheated. Yeah, he had cheated on her for 2 years. Every day he told her, "Oh, dear, it's time to work." And then he went outside, and at night he would come back. But actually, she went to somewhere to enjoy himself, to entertain, to have some entertainment,
Yeah.
to have some entertainment. And finally, she was in a huge debt,
Mm.
and my friends had to pay for it for his husband. And after in a while, after a short time, and her husband commit, committed admitted admitted his mistake,
Yeah.
admitted his,
Okay. Good.
and he guaranteed that he wouldn't do that again. But after a short time, she had cheated on her again, and then
He he cheated on her again.
yeah, he cheated on her again. So
Mm.
my and didn't want to bear his husband, her husband, and
Yeah.
then finally they got divorced. And my friend, she fell, she fell in love with a man who did get divorced, who had he never told me that before. But because I told her what kind of relationship I was in, it made me so painful. And then after several days, and she told me, Alice, I have a secret to share with you.
Uh,
You know, I I got divorced, but you didn't know that I fall in love with a man who has a family. And then I laughed because I did to, I didn't want uh to react with a serious face to make it
uh,
so painful.
yeah.
Uh, can you understand
Alice,
me?
yeah, perfectly. Alice, what I'm thinking about is like, okay, is it wrong? Yeah, there are people who would think so, but like we're all human. And you know what human nature makes us do? Always, it makes us want things that we can't have or that we're not supposed to have, you know?
Mm.
If
I
we know that if we know that we can't have something, we're going to want it more. This is human nature.
have with human nature, and I have another friend, and we have met each other for 8 years, and we had never talked about our relationships. She has a family, and she has a son, a nice husband. But yesterday she told me, Alice, oh, but now she know my relationship
Mm,
with man. And yesterday she told me, Alice, before I came to Beijing, the big city, the capital, I lived in my hometown for many years. I
mm,
didn't want to be there, but because I fell in love with a man who had a family
uh,
for 6 years. Six in China we use this gesture too.
6 and 8.
Yeah, 6, 8, 6.
All right.
Good.
This is hang loose. Hang loose. Be cool.
Well, yeah, she told me I fell in love with a man for 6 years, but I wanted to, I wanted to marry him, but
Mm.
he, he had no way to marry me. Not no way. He had no way.
He didn't have any way to marry me, or
Yeah,
yeah, he had no way to marry me.
he had no
That's
way
what.
to marry me, and
Yeah.
then send me to a big city, and hoped me have a, will have would have a, hoped me would have a good future.
Hoped I would have a good future.
Yeah, the man sent him to a big city,
Sent her.
sent
The man
the
sent
man
her
to a big city,
to a big city.
and hoped he would have a,
She and hoped she would have a good future.
the man hoped the woman would
She
have
would a good future.
a good future.
Yeah. Okay. Right here. The man sent her to a big city and hoped she would have a good future.
She would, yeah, she would have a good future. And then, mm, my good friend told me, uh, her heart was lack of love and strength. Even though she loved the man so much, but she didn't she didn't want a relationship without marriage.
Mm, yeah.
And after she came to after she came to Beijing, she met her husband now. Her
Oh,
hus-
she
her
met she
present.
met the man who's now her husband.
She met the man who is now her husband.
Husband. Good. Yeah.
Oh, she met the man who is now her husband, and she told me until today she doesn't she doesn't sure if she loves him or not.
She isn't sure.
She isn't sure. Yeah, she isn't sure if she loves him or not.
Mm,
Loves not. But
wow.
but you know what? When
Uh,
she tell me the thing with the ex the ex man, she
yeah.
she cried. I know.
Mm.
Uh,
You know it's love.
yeah, because she she still loved him in her heart.
It's tough, right? It's tough. It's tough being human.
She told me, Alice, how I admire you because you are strong enough to love a person without any resource. But I can't do that. I need a re- I need a result. I need a marriage.
So,
So
Alice, I have a question for you.
mm,
Does does your ex-boyfriend's wife love him?
no,
Are they living in the same house?
now they live in the same house.
But she doesn't love him at all?
Yeah, she doesn't love him at all. And
How how do you know?
because he told me, he 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 told me that they live in the same house, but they live in different rooms for more than 10 years.
Wow. And you believe him?
Yeah, I believe him. I can
Mm,
tell because um, before they lived in different houses for many
yeah.
years.
Yeah.
But 3 years ago, the pandemic,
Yeah.
his wife returned to their house. But at that time, he lived in the US.
Mm, ah,
And he came back, so they live in the same house.
mm,
It's terrible. It is terrible because at least maybe in the future you will marry a man, and you should confirm that both of both both of you love each other, because it's an extreme painful thing that
yeah.
uh in a marriage relationship a man and a woman doesn't love each other.
Yeah. I bet.
You
I
bet.
hope that
And
yeah, I bet.
I I questioned him, and I asked him, if you are so painful, why don't you divorce? And he told me it's not easy. It's not easy. And he told me uh, because of the children and their company. Uh,
Yeah.
the second reason. his his wife is not his enemy, just a family member, but no love.
Yeah.
And after he came back from the US, only a week, they broke out fight. They fighted.
Oh, they fought
They fought. After just 1 week,
of him coming back to from the US. They had a fight.
yeah, they had a fight. And then his wife went to her house again.
Hmm. Do you think this guy has any other girlfriends?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
No.
Because
Why not?
she is not an easy person to get along with. She is so picky. He is so picky. And
Oh,
sometimes,
really?
yeah, sometimes I think myself tolerate him so much. But I don't think other people will tolerate him. It's true.
Ah,
In
maybe.
China, my yoga friends is a psychic too. Kind of psychic. If
Mm.
you I tell him the man's information like age, like birthday, like gender, and he will tell you something about this man. And
Do it with me. Do it with me.
I'm not sure if she can predict about another country's people.
Why? Just tell her I'm a dragon. Tell her I'm a dragon. I'm 34. I'm my symbol, my Chinese horoscope. I'm a dragon.
Oh, you dragon. Oh, dragon. And you was born in 1988.
How do you remember that? You're so good.
Well, you were because you was born in a dragon year.
Of your brother, the same one as your brother, right?
Like me, I was born in a house year, horse year, horse year, 1990.
Yeah, but how many years are dragon years? Is it not a
Like
lot?
you, if you were born, if you are a dragon, definitely you was born in 1988, and you was born uh,
Yeah, but when was the last dragon year before that?
2000. uh, if
Oh,
a boy was born in 2000 years, 2000 year, and she or he is a dragon, and the next generation is to 2012 and
oh,
2024.
24. Ah,
12 because the 12 is a circle.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
me, I was born in 1990. I'm a horse. But if you
yeah.
know a 19, 1990 plus 12 is 20,
Two,
2002.
2002,
Yeah, 2000
2002.
the horse. And the
Yeah.
next is 20, 2014
Mm.
and
S-
14.
So try to tell your student. I don't know if I should be doing this, like, because
No, don't do that. Don't do that. You know
that's
me. How
yeah.
the
You don't like psychics, right?
yeah, negativity. And you know, when I was in Shenzhen, I was influenced by him so negatively.
Yeah,
Yeah, I hate
yeah,
him. I hate so much at that time.
yeah.
Yeah.
You hated the psychic.
Uh,
Wasn't it a lady?
Huh? Oh, you
Was
know, mm,
you told me it was a lady though, like an old lady, right?
yeah, old lady. And Philip, you know, during the Spring Festival, I went to the psychic's house, and I was influenced so negatively. I was in bad mood for a long time, right?
I
And
know, we talked. I remember.
the second time, I asked my yoga students to predict something about this man. This thing happened last month that I was in Shenzhen, the big city. In that city, I met my ex, and he influenced me so negatively. Yeah, and I hated him so much, and I complained, why did you appear, and why did you say that to me? And I, I think I was exploded completely and break down
Broke
family,
broke down.
broke down family, and I didn't know how to control my emotions. So I asked my yoga student to do something, and she told me, Alice, uh, who is he? Why do you want to know something about him?
Yeah.
But I didn't answer him. I didn't answer her
Yeah.
because I didn't want anyone know anything about my relationship. I tried
Yeah.
to hide myself, my everything, my relationship, and she was so clever. She didn't ask me. She didn't go on asking, and she told me, "Oh, he he is a businessman, and his business doesn't go well. And he got sick last year. Because of stomach. Yeah, it's true. And I asked, tell me about his marriage. Could you please tell me about his marriage? And
Yeah.
he said, mm, she's not in a she's not in a good relationship with his wife. And I asked why. Why does he in a bad relationship? Who is the
Yeah.
main reason? And she said, it seems like his wife has done a lot for the family, but
Yeah.
he he doesn't admit he doesn't admit his wife efforts.
Mm,
So it makes his wife so tired and exhausted.
mm.
Uh,
Ah. So
and
you're learning the things about him that you didn't even know from a different psychic.
uh, I knew that
Oh.
are honest with each other because we were in a special relationship. If he was dishonest with me, it will it would break me down
Yeah.
completely. He
Yeah.
needs to try something to win my trust.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
So what?
so much. Sorry.
Yeah, but congratulations. Like you just did that so easily.
Ah,
You
easily.
know easily. Yes. Alice,
I
if you can if you can talk that much about a subject, then I want to say that you're getting fluent.
oh, thank you, Philip.
Think about it. Like, can someone who's not fluent do all that? I don't know. I don't think so.
You know
Like,
you're an important rule in my life.
thank you, Alice. Thank you.
Yeah,
So
you are.
you are.
I I told him about you last night. When I
Oh,
mentioned it, she became like this on the phone.
how do you know that that he went like this?
I saw that.
Oh, you were talking like a video chat.
Yeah, we had a video chat, and he is so to to many people.
He's what to many people?
He's mean. She's so
Oh,
mean.
me.
Many people.
Oh,
It's bad when I mention a male,
yeah,
but I have male friends in real life,
yeah.
and but after I talked about you many things, he laughed, ha 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 ha, and he said, "Oh, Alice, finally you have a good friend, not a bad person."
So, but he didn't go like this.
At first, when
Uh,
because I talked about you for several times, and
yeah,
after he heard I talk about you again, he
yeah.
became like this. He
Yeah, but he loves you. He wants to protect you. That's why. He cares about you.
Oh yeah, yeah, because I was cheated on Twitter. The first time I used Twitter, I was cheated by a foreigner. I don't know if he was a foreigner, but he told me he was from the US, and I borrowed some money to him.
Oh, you lent him some money.
I
I
let
guess
him
I
off.
lent
I lent
him some money.
a lot of
Oh,
money, not
you
some.
did?
Yeah.
Really?
Mm.
Wow. I'm sorry, Alice.
I'm so foolish at that time.
No, it
Not not
just shows your heart. Like if you felt generous, then you did it. It happens. You know.
Philip. Are you
So
aware?
yes.
Mm.
Yes. you know that available has a different meaning. It means like single.
I'm single.
Yeah.
What should I ask?
No, no, no. It doesn't mean that now. Like me and you and I know what available means right now.
Uh,
Like are you free? Are you free?